Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I was going to come and try to start that Michigan loader, but Patrick's done got on the deal with a man about this all-wheel drive 1962 model international truck. We believe that was military at the Navy base at one time. It was sitting back there somewhere around the bus, and they had pulled it up. George had a man interested in it, and when they got it out of the bushes, the man decided he didn't want it. But we're going to take a quick look at it. Then I'm going to get over there and see if the engine will spin. We'll check the miles and see it's got a bed on it. This thing's been sitting a minute. Been sitting a minute. Let's get on here. All right. Well, there's a big old transfer case in it. Front end all hooked up. Don't nothing look out of kilter here. Been sitting a long time. Got the drive line out from under it. Not sure if that's locked up back there or not. But there it is. He might have just unhooked it to get it to roll. If you hadn't ever been under a 1962 International, now you have. I don't know if that little war mark right there was done here, or if that was like that where he got it from.
Oh, that motor.
Well, it's got a key in it. I'm positive, thank you. I can't tell what that number is behind the thing, but it's got 3744. There it is. 3744.
Yeah, I drove this thing home. It runs beautiful.
No, 37,440. I don't know. I think it's 3744. There's how you do it.
What's on the plate?
That's the date of manufacturing and serial number and all that. It's a 1962 model. Yeah, it's sat here and deteriorated pretty good.
Yeah, watch the bees. Well, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. They done hit. All right. Well, there wasn't nothing in there to see.
Yeah, that damn thing, it run good.
Yeah. All right, let's see what this has got in it. I know it's gas. It is. Y'all watch yourself in case that falls. I'm going to try to get the other one up. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm going to get me a... But there it is. This thing's gonna crank right up, ain't it? We're gonna pull that fan in just a minute. Let me secure this hood. Well, upon further review, that locked. All right. That's gonna swivel somewhere in there. And that's right in there somewhere where that's gonna happen. Hope I didn't get it so loose it'll. All right. Spray that latch a little bit. All right, I know this stuff is expensive, so I'm gonna stop spraying for a minute. All right, let me get up there and see if I can get that motor to spin. No, that motor lock slam up. Well, so much for that. Yeah, I mean, those belts are loose enough that, yeah, that thing's locked slam up. Yeah, I'm up nearly tight. Engine is froze. That's why the person that was looking at it to buy it didn't buy it. Once they got it out of the bush, he seen it was locked up. Let's see. Check this off. Well, this one has quit making oil. It has. There's a little bit on the stick. But at least it don't have any water in it. Have you ever seen one of those before? It's just like gets moisture out of this air is what I was thinking. But I've never seen that set up before. I'm still gonna stick a battery in it and just see if I can get a click. One never knows. They may be enough to ground. We'll find out quick enough. Hey. Whatever that is. I'm just gonna see if they click over. Let's see if I can get it good right here. It's stuck. What? Patrick got the truck back home. Now we're going to see if it's actually locked up or if the starter's bad. I think I'm going to take the starter off and put a bar in there and see if I can turn the flywheel on it. I greased these up the other day and they should be easy to come up, and they are. Starter's not going to be too bad. The terrible thing is the flat tires on this side where I got to crawl under it. But that's all right. We're going to still try it, and I'm going to open up the other side. I PB blasted these doors the other day. I should have said not greased. All right, well, there's the starter. And, yeah, I'm going to go down there and see if I can find a way to take it off. And that drive axle's under there. I'm making wiggle under there. Now that I got under here and looked, the exhaust pipe is rusted out and probably water come through that carburetor over the years. And it, but it's a 3/4. This drive line has got me where it's not too comfortable, but I believe I can get them. That one on top was going to be my booger, but probably can get extension and get up in there and get it. After an hour and a half, I wasn't really under there fighting it. I was rolling back and forth getting tools. Keith comes out here and shows me this little old cover on the dog box, and that starter bolt that I've been trying to get a hold to is right there. That's how easy it was. I didn't film it, but I just took a wrench and broke it loose. I fought this thing. You know, 3/4 of the battle is knowing how. Is knowing. Probably 90% of it. It just gets you aggravated that you're sitting here. I sit here this long, and yeah, I'm about to have this starter on. All right, let me get this thing off and I'll bring y'all back. Well, when it come out, it went straight to the bottom. All right, we're gonna get to see if this thing's locked up or the starter's bad here in just a minute. Is it?
There's a yellow motor sitting right up there. I got a starter on it.
Okay. Let me go. Let's go see if that engine's stuck. I'm gonna see now if I can get on that flywheel and turn it. Can't turn it by the, cannot turn it by the fan. But we're gonna see. Let me see how the best way for me to get up there is. This motor, I turned it. I think that. It's turning. I can't see where it's turning the fan, but let me see if I can get on that crank. Hopefully you can see if it's turning there or not. All right, I believe I turned it some. I'm pulling the plugs out, spraying some PB blasters on top of the pistons. You can tell they've been sitting in the rust a while, but I believe they'll be all right. We'll file them down and maybe make them work. I started with 3, and that's going to be the most aggravating. This one is under that air compressor pump, but we're going to try it. I'm going to get them sprayed down, then we'll get back over there and keep working the flywheel and see if I can just make a whole complete turn. I'm not going to film all that. I'll be coming on out with it, but I'll bring you back when I get them done. All right, I brought some tools. The engine's still stuck. I'm gonna take this compressor off so I can get to that plug wire a lot better, or that plug, because I can't get on there and get my arm, and I'm just not gonna do it. This thing is just trying to get this engine where to turn over and start. All right, I got that off. I got the plug out. I got it sprayed. You know, you can't even take the valve cover off without taking this air compressor bracket off, because it rests on top of it. So that was I'm sure that was probably an add-on. I don't know what it was, but anyway, maybe you can, I don't know, maybe you could pop it back that way or something. It don't seem like you should have to dismantle that, but I couldn't get to the plug. That's what I do know. It made it easier. I got them lubricated, got them sprayed. I'm gonna go take off another starter now, and I may see if it's any good, and if it is, I may come put it on and just see if I can bump around. The easiest starter removal I ever had. It broke loose from the, I'll show you here in just a minute, but I took it off. I'll show you what I took it off of. This is what I took it off right here, and I went to grab this bolt right here, and it just broke loose. I guess it had catastrophic failure. But yeah, old water pump out here at Patrick's. If that got out of there, it might help it something. No, there ain't much to that. That may be good. All right, I got back under here after letting it sit for weeks, months really, and I still It did move just a little bit further than it did, but when it comes back to that one side, it just locks out. I am going to remove the head and just see what it is that's got it locked down. We know the carburetor's junk. There's not many miles on this truck at all. I do plan on getting this truck running. This just is not a tear down, just to see what the trouble was and then to close it up. So hopefully when we take it off, it's nothing major. Maybe have to, I don't know, we can tell when we get it off, and then we won't have to be speculating. So the valve cover's got to come off, of course, get to the head bolts. I'm gonna pull this exhaust manifold and intake manifold off together. I'm not gonna try to get those bolts off. This has got to come off, fuel line's got to come off, then we'll just see what it does. Honestly, it probably has never been off since it was put on here new. It just broke loose in. I guess I was hitting part of the carburetor. I don't know why I thought I could grab it. Somebody may have took this carburetor off a few years back. One of the nuts is missing over here. Get my air, and I'm gonna blow all that off before I take the valve cover off and just keep as much as I can out of the engine. Hopefully it's nothing major. Just get maybe a head gasket, put it back on there and get it cleaned up, and maybe the head will be okay. Probably have to go get it seen about. That'd be well, we can tell if we're gonna need to spend any money on the head or not. Let me get this on off and I'll bring y'all back. Yeah. Look like a lot of problems. Look like a lot of problems are going to be on this one. All right. So we're going to keep on digging. got the drain the tank. Bad it is. Drop that washer right there somewhere. Okay. Gee whiz almighty. Oh my gosh. I thought I'd blow it out. I'll show you what happened when I was coming up with this. I hit a daggum rat's nest. I am pretty sure I am not man enough to bring this head manifold out kind of at the, you know, kind of standing on my head part. No, it's loose. Oh boy. You think it's been a minute? Alright. See what it feels like. Oh Lord, no, I cannot get that by myself. Nope. Let's see if I can roll it this way. Okay, I'm hung up. I'm hung up. Got one more thing. Right there, huh? Yeah. Let me get that. Okay. Okay. There's what she looks like. There was no getting that cylinder up. It had corroded beyond. The other ones would have made it. This was the one that was giving the trouble. That was several. I mean, that was several years of moisture sitting in there. So I don't know what Patrick's going to want to do. I'm sure this motor is junk. I don't know if there's sleeves, if you can knock the sleeves out. I don't know how far he wants to go. But we're going to find out. I like the old truck. It's maybe we can come up with something to put in there. Maybe we can find an engine to put in there. Around here somewhere. I mean, my goodness, has he got the stuff here. Lots of stuff. And he's building him a barn here to park his prized possession under. The fire trucks that he really likes, like the blue one and probably the white one. He's got a bunch of nice ones out here, I tell you. But anyway, we're going to call it good on the Navy truck. Until we know, I'd like to take the cab off of it, clean it up. I like it because it's a 6x6. Be cool to make something out of this truck. Just don't know what. Be a good project for me and the boys. Thank y'all for watching.